Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're going to be talking about gap trading, specifically the morning gaps, and we're looking at a stock called Medivation, and this was one of the morning gap trade recommendations from this morning. But more specifically, let's talk about the two types of gap trading strategies that I teach in my course over at LazyGapTrader.com. The first one is the morning gap trades, which we're going to talk about in a minute. The second one is the gap fill trades, which is a whole nother bucket of profits that you can realize each and every day. So I teach both these strategies in my course at LazyGapTrader.com so that you have two different avenues of profits just from gap trading alone each and every day. Gap trading is the single best, most profitable day trading strategy found in the market today. So in this video, let's talk specifically about a morning gap trade, and this one is Medivation. In my course, I teach exactly how to find price levels where a stock is likely to find price resistance or support from a morning gap trade, meaning a stock is gapping higher at the open or a stock is gapping lower at the open. And what I teach in my course is how to identify and isolate the level where we're likely to see the highest probability area where we're going to see a price reaction where the stock actually trades the other direction. We're going to take a look more specifically at this one in a minute, but let me show you the email that went out to subscribers who subscribe to my service where I give a 2-week trial to get my morning gap trades each and every day. As you can see here, this is the email that went out this morning. So I identified 5 stocks that I was looking at that I felt because they were gapping up or down at the open that I'm looking for specific price levels where I'm only interested to trade those price levels if the stock hits that level. So the only one that actually hit its level today is Medivation, MDVN, the one in the middle. As you can see, I said gap higher, resistance is at $53.84. Stop and profit target is about 40 to 50 cents. So let's go take a look at exactly what happened with Medivation early this morning. So here's a daily chart, but let's zoom in and see what happened on a much shorter time frame so you can get the full effect of how this works out. Here's a 1-minute chart, and MDVN was gapping up at the open, and so I identified and isolated a specific price, $53.84, represented by the purple line running across the screen. Now, I said to members of my service, and those that have taken my course know how to find the same exact specific price level and trade the same stock at the same time, the same way I do, each and every day. So this one, we had a level of $53.84. So the stock gaps higher at the open, and we just wait around for the stock to trade up to that level if it does. And about 10 o'clock in the morning, the stock traded up to that level and slightly through. So at 9:56, the stock made a high at $54.17, slightly above the $53.84. But that's still well within the recommended stop and profit target. So I recommend a stop loss order, and I also recommend a profit target of 40 to 50 cents. So it was below that level, and as you can see, just about 3 or so minutes later, the stock made a low of $53.25. Now that represents a possible gain of 59 cents in just 3 minutes from entering the trade. So we put an order in at $53.84 to short the stock. It gets triggered, and just 3 minutes later, we're out with a 40, 45, 50 cent profit, or potentially more, depending on how long you were able to hold on to the stock. But it certainly hit my recommended profit target. So therefore, in just 3 minutes, you had a profit of, let's just say, 50 cents, and you go about your business on to the next trade. I teach you exactly how to do this in my course each and every day, LazyGapTrader.com. You have to come over, take the course, learn how to do this for yourself, and I'll even give you a 2-week trial to my gap trades each and every day so you can confirm we're getting the same stocks at the same levels. In my course, I teach which stocks this works the best with, what you're looking for, how to identify the profit target, how to identify the stop loss target, everything you need to know to run this business from a gap trading strategy perspective is in the course. Come over, take the course, learn how to do this for yourself. You profit for life. I'm David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Come take my course, LazyGapTrader.com.